Hey, good afternoon. Dr. P here, talking Korean entertainment again. This is going to probably be a little over a minute, so I'm going to tape it and then apply it. So it won't be a live short. Anyway, let me grab my notes here. This is important. Got to get the names right. So, I read an article today about a comedian named, female comedian named Lee Kyung-sil. Evidently, she was on a radio program in Korea, of course, and she was talking about the lead actor from Taxi Driver 2. I believe his name is Lee Jae-hoon. I haven't seen Taxi Driver 1 or 2, but I know that guy, Lee Jae-hoon. Evidently, he worked out quite a bit and has got himself quite built up. And the comedian Lee Kyung-sil makes a comment about his pecs, his chest. And evidently he's built his chest up quite big. And so there's a little space between each side. And she talks something about, well, I don't want to get into it. People might get on my case about being inappropriate. But she made, I think she was trying to be funny, but she made some comments that, in America wouldn't mean nothing. Nobody would care. But evidently in Korea, it's a big deal. So much so that a college student complained and went to the police and reported the comedian for her radio comments. Now, I realize this is South Korea and not the United States of America that we're talking about. And as I said, over here, nobody would pay that any mind, If anything, Lee Jae-hoon might make a nasty comment back, a snide comment or whatever, and that would be the end of it. It would be tit for tat, it would be equal, and people would move on. Here we want to press charges against a comedian of all things for making a comment that might have been a little racy. Meant to be funny, I'm sure, but probably turned out a little racy. And that tells me about how absurd Korea can really be. I love that place. It's my second country, This is my first, America, of course. But to take it to the police over a radio program, there wasn't any cursing. Wasn't anything really, really bad. It was just a little racy. That tells me that there is no freedom of speech in South Korea. And they worry about stupid little stuff like comments on a radio program rather than worry about important things like sex trafficking, human trafficking, DUIs, men beating up women, because all this happens over there. Women being brought over to, hey, how about this one? Women from around the world coming to Korea on those special entertainment visas, and they wind up in clubs doing pole dancing and the like. I mean, come on. So let's not worry. Come on, Korea. Grow up. Join the 21st century. Comments by a comedian on a radio rather than important issues, important cultural issues that are affecting your nation. Let's do better. All right, that's my take. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.